Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at Perth. This is a round 2 match between Fremantle and Port Adelaide. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. Here come the teams. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I'm going with the Dockers. There are a couple of things their opponents could look to exploit, but I'm not sure they're good enough to pull it off. This team at its best is very hard to beat.
Thanks for that, Harf.
The umpire and the 2 captains are ready for the toss. The umpire holds the footy aloft. Jackson wins the first tap. Brayshaw, can he force his way through? Sarong, May, Dudley drops into the hole and marks.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
You certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Wanganeen, tasked with the kick in. Pickett, working hard and presenting well. Probing ball. Corns, presents in space. Takes the safe option. Tredray, makes position. Carr, normally delivers. Schofield, this is a big opportunity. Can he hit a target? Burgoyne, that could be a goal-saving tackle. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Jackson, the winner there. Sarong, leading from the front. Barlow, we've got another stoppage. Good ruck work. He's lost possession. Primus, Corns, gathers on the half volley.
The team physios will be working overtime. This will be coming straight back.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Here comes the banana. He's missed.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Back into play. Brayshaw takes a beauty. Clever kick. The Dockers are out of trouble. What's he got on offer? He's hit up the lead. Tries a safe ball. McVee pushes into space and receives the footy. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Reed. Tracy, an ever-present threat. We're still waiting for the first goal of the match. Jackson gets his hand to it. Bolton, Carr gets his kick despite the heat. Corns with a chance to relieve the pressure. They're moving the footy well here. Doesn't often waste it. Good work rate. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Burgoyne, dangerous to leave on his own. They've got them on the overlap. Corns works hard to present.
Maybe he hasn't showered in a while. I can't think of any other reason they refuse to go near him.
For the game's first goal, it's flirting with the post. Just misses.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
No time like the present.
Warner uses the body well. Keeps it low. Dudley working hard and being rewarded. Tidy ball. Pickett went bang. Chapman out wide with the kick. Primus spoils. Attracted a crowd. He's besieged. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Primus with the tap. Schofield doing the grunt work. Solid tackle. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Primus wins the tap. Montgomery. Carr. They're playing for keeps. Rinse and repeat.
We're still waiting for the first goal. Some of the defensive work has been absolutely superb.
Sarong farms it out.
He's copped some of his own medicine.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
Primus with a deft tap. Montgomery onto it in a flash. Good thinking and good execution too. Well-weighted kick. Kingsley. That's a big play. The power looks sharp early. Bolton takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Can he find a teammate? Reed throws it on the boot.
Oh, it's been paid. It's effectively a free goal.
It's an unpopular rule, but it does keep the ball in play more often.
He'll expect to convert this.
That's his first.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The power off to a good start. Punch clear. Schofield. Carr running in support. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Brayshaw competing fiercely. Bolton. Fife towards full forward. Paxman cuts it off. They're on point so far. Montgomery can keep it moving. That's well played. The power showing some good signs early. Treadray with a chance to run. He might have thought about the corridor. McVie has it now on centre wing. Reed in no man's land. Thought his way through it. Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
We might be in for a low-scoring match here if the early going is any indication.
Jackson with a deft tap. Fife. Sarong. He's been busy so far. Corns runs onto it. Towards the goal mouth. Ryan marks on the last line of defence. Good looking kick. It must be his birthday. Can he impose himself on the match? That's a waste. He's put the foot down. Barlow all on his own. The Dockers might be about to start something. Taken to ground. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Jackson showing his skills. Out of the congestion. Bolton. He's kicked it the wrong way. Dangerous spot for a loose ball.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
He's generally a good kick. Young has charged into space. What can they muster from the back half? Corns read that one right off the boot. It's a bad mistake. Lowers the eyes. Honours the lead. They'll take the patient approach. Dudley marks on centre wing. Lays it off. Warner. Amos. Good tackle. Neat little worm burner. Showing real strength. Bolton hacking it forward. Well played. Searching kick. Dudley has it within range. Golden opportunity here.
He's currently the #1 ranked player on the ground, and now he's got a chance to hit the scoreboard.
Needs to get this one bending, but can't.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Wanganeen to bring it in. Quality delivery by foot. Due. And they're out of trouble. Who's front and centre? Young. They're a big chance here. Switkowski is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
It'll take his best. Not looking likely. A behind.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
Back into play. Have they weathered the storm? Sizes up what's ahead. That's not a good kick. The defence is disorganised. Tracy is in a better position.
Could look to use the non-preferred here.
He's given it a tug and missed.
They're peppering the goals. Got to get some rewards soon.
The ball's been living at one end. Pickett has found some space. James, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers.
Turned over on centre wing.
Chapman,
They haven't been able to buy a goal.
May on a lead. He'll pump them back into attack. Dune had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
The Dockers have denied them the corridor. Manages to find a teammate, picking their way through. Carr, that's skillful. Cockatoo Collins can just about finish it himself. The power, look well drilled. Lay is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The power by 10. Jackson punches it out of the ruck. Bolton. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Clever kick. One quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50. These are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Stevens, Pickett with a clean pickup. He's lost it. Cockatoo Collins, right place, right time, goal.
You're limited as a defender when the ball gets swept forward like that. Sometimes there's just not much you can do.
They've got their tails up now. Primus gets his hand to it. Carr feeling the heat. Kicks to space. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Dudley, they've worked it well. May, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Tracy was committed to the contest. Switkowski, can he get a shot away? It's a goal!
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Dockers on the board at last. Rucks go at it. Bolton, Fife, relishing the contest. Barlow, that's a bit of a waste. What a game he's having. He's hit up the lead. They're moving the footy quickly. Good work rate.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
It's probably a 3 out of 10 shot at best.
Ryan brings it back in. Reed, Clark. A chance to clear now. Kingsley makes good contact. He's not one to take a backward step. Burgoyne working hard and presenting well. Punched that like he meant it. Bolton, what a work ethic he has. Somehow released the ball. Fife, Primus, runs onto it. Montgomery. Punched away. Warner leading by example. Ryan gets his kick despite the heat. No one can mark. Young. May. He's run into trouble. That's poor play. This should end in a shot at goal. Kingsley demanded the footy and got it.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
That is going very close, not close enough.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Can they finally get it into their forward line?
Reed working hard and being rewarded. Finds himself in space. The Dockers are out of trouble. Conservative ball movement, just biding their time. Young, this is good footy. Reed in the right spot.
They cannot keep him quiet.
And that's a letdown. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Montgomery
In the clear on centre wing.
Kingsley works hard to present. Can he hit a target?
They've got a problem now.
The Dockers just can't get any time on the ball. Ryan is there to save the day. And they're away. Clark can keep it moving. Good looking kick. Kingsley, he'll be sore in the morning. Montgomery, Lay, James, heads for home. That was never missing.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. He's stopped in his tracks. James, it's a tough game.
They're tackling with great intent.
The two big men do battle. Carr, can he get it out? Montgomery. Mundy mops that one up. He's been quiet. Dudley all alone in the centre square. Kicks inside the forward 50. Mead made the footy his.
Wasn't a great kick.
They've turned it over. Fight. He makes no mistake.
He is really setting the standard out there. Not only winning plenty of the ball, but now impacting the scoreboard as well.
The Dockers haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. The big men fly. Bolton, Carr, runs onto it. Harassed into an error. Brogan knew where the help was. Corns, he's gone. Carr, James, hasn't seen a lot of it. Ryan drops into the hole and cuts that one off. What can they generate? Bolton, he's so good in close. May, bite, tries a safe ball. James, desperate to win it back. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Sandilands has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Mundy, Brogan affects the turnover. James, Treadray gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Looking for a quick transition.
Warner in the clear. Searching kick. That is very charitable. Can he finish it off?
They've had the better of the contest to this point.
Lay read it well and claims the mark.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Sandilands tasked with the kick in. Reed makes position. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Fife, McVee, all on his own. Amos got to the right position and hung on. Can he be the fire starter? Carr got a fist in. Montgomery just had to get it out. Wanganeen. Pearce clears the area. Warner showing real strength. Chapman, he's been accosted.
They're tackling with venom today.
Good ruck work, like Batman and Robin. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Amos, the power on the ball now. Closed him down. We've got another stoppage. The two big men do battle. Brayshaw, Jackson, he just dropped it. James in the centre square. Burgoyne, he's wrapped up. Carr makes the kick look okay. Can he find a teammate? That might have been dropping the ball. Bolton runs onto it. Pearce is cool under pressure. May on a lead. The Dockers not at their best so far. It's a poor inside 50. Chips to halfback. Corns with a chance to run. Pickett has found some space. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Kingsley in no man's land. Good kick. Switkowski. That's a big play.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Pins the ears back, winds up and drives it right through the middle.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Rucks go at it. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
James takes the hand pass. He's set upon. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Jackson got his palm to it. Bolton, Primus, got to get it on quickly. Pearce with the intercept mark. The Dockers might be about to start something. Can't hang on under close attention. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Primus wins it down. Schofield. Wanganeen. It's a hot footy. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Treadray. Dangerous to leave on his own. Drives it deep. Chapman under pressure. Brayshaw takes the safe option. Sarong. Dudley.
He'll pump them into attack once more.
Tracy. Crunching tackle.
He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
Primus gets his hand to it. Franku. Schofield. Out of the congestion. They've worked it well. This is good ball movement.
Well-weighted kick.
Pickett appreciates that delivery. Can he finish it off? The defence has fallen down. The Dockers have been caught napping.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
Hammers it home.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
And the natives are restless as the halftime siren sounds here. This hasn't gone to plan so far. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
If I've got my spectator's hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement though.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Franku. Burgoyne squeezes the kick. Centre square, loose ball. Wanganeen runs onto it and can drive them into attack. The Dockers have won it back. Reed is hard to beat one-on-one. McVie kicks to space. Jackson puts his head over it. He's done brilliantly. Tracy has it within range.
Kicking at his first.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
That first goal so important. Rucks go at it. Bolton looking to hit up the short option. Barlow. Dudley couldn't complete the mark. Goes back for it. Reed, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Dockers are back in business. Primus showing his skills. Franku, he's caught. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Big clearance to win here. Franku, Burgoyne running in support. Felt the pressure there. Which way will it bounce? Throws it on the boot. Dew spoils. Corns hunting the footy. Normally delivers. Turned over on centre wing. This ought to end in a goal. Good penetration on the kick. Wakeland tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Honours the lead. Takes the logical option. Corns. Montgomery. That's a trip. Easy decision for the umpire. And they're away. What can they muster from the back half? It's become a game of keepings off. Switkowski again with the superior judgment. Warner. Neat little stab kick. Dudley plucks another contested mark. Crosses the paint. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. That's skillful. Treadray has got loose. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy well here. Wakeland, Treadray, Burgoyne gives it everything. Good disciplined defence. Pickett, Cockatoo Collins. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Power have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Franku couldn't get a disposal. Has to be clean. Primus. Slick hands. Montgomery in the right spot. Lace out. Great footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Sandilands smashes it out of there. Franku, Brogan, Corns, Schofield, Burgoyne. Good build-up. You can't question his commitment. Looking to extend this margin. Feeling the heat. Mundy loves the hard stuff. He's hit up the lead. That's a well-placed kick. Punched that like he meant it. Wanganeen. You can see their confidence growing. Burgoyne. He ran into a brick wall. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sandilands gets his hand to it. Bolton. Mundy. Brayshaw has a paddock in front of him. There goes the kick inside the 50. That's a strong mark.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Power by 8. Sandilands wins it down. Bolton. He didn't break stride. May. Clever kick. Who's front and centre? Clean pickup. He hasn't kicked it very well. Paxman with the big fist. That's a useful ball. Brayshaw couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. He's been industrious. Tracy. Too big, too strong, too good.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
He converts and narrows the margin.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
The Dockers having a good patch. Sandilands has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Carr gets his kick despite the heat. Punched away. Ryan gathers. McVee with a chance to relieve the pressure. Doesn't often waste it. Sandilands all on his own. Reed marks on centre wing. They'll need to be more careful than that. Can he find a teammate? Treadray. It's a tough game. The Power won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Important clearance here. Fife. He's stopped in his tracks. Attracted a crowd. Great tackling technique there. Jackson punches it out of the ruck. Under pressure. Bolton. Fife to no one in particular. Reed. What a game he's having. Who's got the wheels? That's poor play. Knew the tackle was coming.
Not many expected this match to be so close, given how far apart on the ladder these sides both are.
Jackson with a deft tap. Franku. Fife popped up out of nowhere. He's only had the one inside 50. Schofield. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Dudley. Big tackle laid. Gives some ground with a handball. Kingsley has it now on centre wing. Can he hit a target? Stevens. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Brogan with the tap. Bolton leading from the front. Brayshaw closed him down. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Brogan showing his skills. Montgomery. Carr.
This is turning out to be an unexpectedly close match. A boil over is every chance.
The umpire says he had no prior. Brogan with the tap. Montgomery. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. The Dockers having a great patch. Good work rate. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. Brogan read that one like a book. Into the middle with the kick. Franku can keep it moving. They're a big chance here. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. The Power forcing them out wide. Kingsley. Can he impose himself on the match? Ryan making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He'll feel that one. That's holding the footy.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
You've got to take the positive. Perhaps they can turn that into a 7-point play.
Taking no risks with the kick in. May delivers to centre half forward. The Dockers are out of trouble. I've liked his game today. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. It's a poor inside 50. Well-weighted kick. Warner has found some space. What can they build here? Manages to find a teammate. Chapman, dangerous to leave on his own. Burgoyne wins it back. Great mark. Drives it deep. Treadray gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
They've got it back out to beyond a kick. I think they'd be pretty happy for the three-quarter time siren to go about now.
The Power are keeping them at arm's length. Jackson showing his skills. Brayshaw, Bolton. Foot race on. Who can get there first? They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Anyone's ball. And out it goes. Chapman pounces close to the line.
A goal either way would make a big difference coming up to three-quarter time.
The two big men do battle. Good tackle. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Jackson wins the tap. Brayshaw, Young. The team physios will be working overtime. In no man's land. Chapman. The umpire was compelled. And they're away. Young on a lead.
What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going?
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
A low-scoring affair so far. Hopefully both coaches will be more offensively minded now and try to generate some run and carry. Both sides are capable of hitting the scoreboard regularly and takes a different emphasis and some smarter decision-making to get that happening.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Primus looking for territory.
Franku.
Corns. He's run into trouble. And we will do it all again. It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Montgomery.
Defence 101 there. Wanganeen. I felt that one from here. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match.
How's it look down there, Gary?
Oh, it's not pretty at the moment. You can hear the body-on-body contact down here. They're hitting in hard.
We've got another stoppage.
Clear out, thank you.
Primus with a deft tap. Carr throws it on the boot. That's a poor place to give the ball back. Jackson, Young. This should be a goal. No problem.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Dockers were after the first, and they've got it. The two big men do battle. Carr is a clearance beast. Young, what can he do with it? Wanganeen doing what he does best. Reed, Brayshaw, runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Dockers are having a lot of the play and making it count too. The big men fly. Carr,
Montgomery.
they are hunting the ball carrier. They're tackling with great intent. Jackson showing his skills. Young, Bolton, he's drawn a crowd. The Power have been gallant. Can they get their noses in front? Jackson smashes it out of there. Somehow release the ball. Sarong, Barlow, heads for the pocket. Tracy takes the mark and can extend the margin.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them, and he's about to hurt them again.
Should kick the goal now and does.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Dockers with a break now. Primus slaps it out. Carr,
Montgomery. Franku.
the Power have been gallant. Corns. Pickett, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. He's rushed her behind for his own team.
I wonder what the thinking was there.
Trying to catch them out. Warner, that's good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. They're moving the footy well here. The kick is precise. Sarong, Primus took him high. Neat little worm burner. Chapman with a chance to run. Burgoyne, they just keep kicking it back to him. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. That's skillful. He's hit up the lead. That'll work. Hacking it forward. Dew, we've seen that before. Under pressure.
Franku.
Taken to ground. You have to be tough to play this game. The Power will have one eye on the clock. Jackson palms it down. Young on the same page as his ruck. Good disciplined defence. Mundy. Young hunting the footy.
crunching tackle.
The Power might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
Big clearance to win here. Franku, Carr, Corns. Can he find a teammate? Pickett on centre wing is marked. Tidy ball. Young spoils. May. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Amos in the centre square. Banging to full forward. That's a strong mark. Just needs an accurate kick now.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
Struck it well. No problems there.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Jackson with the tap. Mundy. May absorbs the pressure. Montgomery says thank you very much. Treadray. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Montgomery. A whistle for in the back. Good kick. Warner drops into the hole and cuts that one off. They're playing with purpose and poise. Barlow works hard to present. Clark presents in space. Reed has got loose. Barlow can run and carry. Penetrating ball. Switkowski. Young dealt with the pressure. Amos. He'll be sore in the morning. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Good ruck work. Montgomery. Carr. Terrific tackle. Time is starting to become a factor. Primus palms it down. Carr. Corns. They're playing for keeps. They need a spark. Bouncing ball. He's stopped in his tracks. The fans will be happy to see this. Great tackling technique there. Primus wins the hit out. Carr. Montgomery. Slick hands. Schofield. I've liked his game today. That's an impressive mark. Kicks inside the forward 50. Chapman had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. He's set upon. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
You can see their confidence growing. Quality delivery by foot. Well played. What's he got on offer? The Power have denied them the corridor. Knew the tackle was coming. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Good ruck work. Mundy. Jackson at close quarters. Sarong. Punched away. Mead farms it out. Cops some unwanted attention. And inside 50 goes begging. He might have thought about the corridor. Kingsley has found some space. Good looking kick. Honours the lead. Can he hit a target? Kingsley takes a beauty. Useful hand pass. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Pearce with another spoil. Treadray. Kingsley. Schofield. The clock is the enemy now. Sarong accepted the invitation. That is not the place to turn it over.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
The tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back.
I'm sure he'll remind his teammates of that one at training during the week.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Important clearance here. Mundy, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Which way will it bounce? Wakeland tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Tracy, not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
The Dockers have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should be further in front.
Primus showing his skills. Schofield. Jackson gathers. May. Brayshaw. Reed. He ran into a brick wall. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Jackson smashes it out of there. Mundy. He's put it through.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Dockers are holding them at bay. Primus gets his hand to it. Schofield navigated the traffic. Brayshaw popped up out of nowhere. The umpire will have it. Jackson with a deft tap. Brayshaw, that's a bruising tackle. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Primus wins it. James tries to bulldoze his way through. Schofield in the right spot. Corns. Ryan is racking up spoils. Lay. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Primus with the tap. He's doing it all. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The Power are going to come up short, but they've given it a good shake. Jackson wins it down. Bolton, May takes the safe option. Dudley all alone in the centre square. Great play. Switkowski drops into the hole and marks.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
They get full value for a deep entry.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Dockers with a steadying goal. Primus wins it out of the centre. James. Brayshaw gathers. Barlow. Sarong. Dew making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. The distance is the only problem. Mee collects the half volley. Manages to find a teammate. Normally delivers. Jackson got a fist in. Dudley. Centre square. Loose ball. It's not a fair fight. No way through there, and they'll reset. Jackson punches it out of the ruck. Panicked under pressure. James wins it back. That's well played. The defence has fallen down. Chapman, where would they be without him? May has charged into space. Careful ball movement. The Dockers have taken care of business, but there will be bigger challenges ahead. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Huff?
The Dockers were just that bit better for most of the match and always looked more likely to get the points. They made some bad errors today, though, so they'll focus on trying to be cleaner with the ball next week. Another team might have punished them more.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Huff. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.
You